What's up, everybody? Brian Man here, Hands-On Auto Training. I've been super busy. I have not had a lot of time to get in touch with you all on YouTube, but I want to share with you a couple things going on recently. Just yesterday, I had another Dodge Ram e-Torque. That's the motor generator assembly unit. This one went bad with a failed bearing. Guys, really bad stuff. This thing only had 51,000 miles or so on it. I can't believe it. So guys, I'd recommend not buying this model. I believe there's going to be some sort of class action lawsuit for a stalling issue with Chrysler, or some files and should I say some reports filed. I don't know what the exact problem is there, but very interesting stuff. I want to take you along because I got some time to kill here on this Chevy. This is a Chevy 2500 2011. We just programmed a new transmission control module because intermittently the customer was stating that the Prindle wouldn't light up properly and would slam into gear. They were telling me that they diagnosed it, and the big thing with these, and I've seen this before, is the ABCP. Okay, we have ABCP switches. That's your trans range switch, and they should go from high to low on each one. Right now I'm doing a relearn on this. We did program the new module, just so you guys know that module is tucked up under here. This is the transmission control module on these Allison transmissions. Pretty beefy here with a porcupine grid there, right? Porcupine cooling fins. Anyways, I'm trying to get this thing up to temperature. I might just maybe have them go for a drive, or I'll power break it. But I want to show you guys this ABP switch, ABCP switches. So if I go and I'm going to drop this in reverse. That's reverse, so you can see how each switch changes. I've had a lot of people get confused or not understand how these work. All they are is high-low switches, and I'm going through each one of the gears here. You can see that's drive 6, there's drive 5, and we have low. So each one provides a combination, and that's what allows the TCM to decide what gear it's in, or to know which gear it's in. So pretty simple stuff. They go high to low. So the truck that I had in the salt mine, the transmission switch C was staying high on the scan tool. So it would stay high all the time, then all of a sudden it would drop down low. Like you could just sit there, put it into drive, let the vehicle sit for maybe 30 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden switch C would go low, and then you'd get your Prindle. When it wouldn't be low, it would be an invalid gear, and it would actually not light the Prindle up. It wouldn't be highlighted right there. So back probing this thing, the voltage changed at the TCM. Just dropping it back and forth through the gears, it changed no problem. But on the scanner, it was getting stuck and then it would go low. So that was an internal problem in the TCM there. Very interesting stuff. I hope you guys are doing good. What else have I had recently that was interesting? I got one for you. I've been running into a lot of GM vehicles that are putting modules in GDS2 or populating modules on the scan tool list that the vehicle's not built with. Guys, this is a big challenge. I mean, I'm talking, it's a challenge to the point that, like, you know, you could get very confused. It's so important to look at your RPOs, that's your regular production option codes. You want to always look at your RPOs and the diagrams and see what's going on, and make sure that you're testing the system that is appropriate. In this example, we had a 2013 Malibu that the remotes weren't working. This was a body shop, fire damage car, long story, a mess of a harness. Let me tell you about that, but it was a mess. Anyhow, I got into this thing, and the body control module was actually set in a code saying no data, or a bad data line. I think it was a 3103 code to the remote door lock receiver. Looking at the first schematic that I come up with, it was showing a remote door lock receiver module in the right front kick panel. This was a standard key start car, so it did not have the module that was in the right front kick panel. It just had a good old-fashioned remote door lock receiver that was up underneath the headliner. So guys, you got to make sure you check these RPOs out and follow the right RPOs. Scan tools, even the factory scan tools, can be misleading sometimes, and if you go down that rabbit hole, you could spend a lot of time digging for a module that doesn't exist, or trying to test systems that don't exist. I think I made that one video about the fuel pump control module that I really wasted a lot of time poking around on, and it didn't. It was on a private CAN bus between the PCM and the fuel pump control module. It was not on the standard CAN powertrain network 6 and 14. It wasn't there. And the scan tool, GDS2, actually said no communication with the fuel pump control module. So we just have to, as technicians, pay attention to what's going on. Check your RPO codes. Make sure you understand what the vehicle's built with. And let's see how hot I'm getting here. We're up to 89 Fahrenheit. Let's go ahead and put this into gear, and I'm going to bring it up a little bit, do a little power brake, a light power brake. I don't like to beat on other people's cars, but see if we can put some heat into this thing. We got to get to 105 degrees, guys, so we're at 91 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me go ahead and, I believe we got to be between 105 and 180 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll get there in just a second. This one doesn't have a transmission temperature gauge. Some of these do, but there may be a menu or something. Let me see here. Let's see, information. I'll go through the information and see if we have a I don't see trans temperature. So maybe I'm missing it. Oh, there we go, trans temperature, 93 degrees. Let me get zoomed in on that for you all. There you go. So we just gotta build some heat in this thing. 93 degrees, gotta get up to 105. And I'll go ahead and switch the screen over for you. Be back in a second. So I am using the Tech 2 here. Go ahead and back out of here and go back to our module setup. It's down here. Click on module setup and fast adapt learn process. So you can see the little bar graph starts out about 100 degrees. They want us to be between 105 and 210. On the vehicle right now, I actually do see that we're at 108, so I'm assuming we should be okay to do this. Let me drop this in park. And I'm going to hit the enter button. So it says procedure in progress. Park calibration test in progress. This may take several minutes to complete, so we're going to hit the enter button. Actually got to scroll down. So it's actually doing something right now, guys. I don't think you can catch it on camera, but if you watch the tach, you'll see it going up and down. It's kind of like dragging some clutches or something, applying some bands and clutches. I'm not 100% sure what it's doing in there, but just gotta let it do its thing. And then we'll see what happens. I think next job today is a used computer on a 2011 Camaro. I got a diagnostic on a I think a Malibu that's stalling intermittently, and I'm not sure what else we got, but I've been so busy lately, guys, I can't take the camera with me. It's sad, right? I need to get a camera person. Alright, so what are they going to do here? I think this is going to say our calibration is complete. Alright, so completed successfully, so we'll hit enter. So apply the brake, put it in drive. We're in drive, and it's going to probably go ahead and lurch a little bit. There you go. I hope you guys can hear the clunking. Definitely got some clunking going on. Just so you all know, I am working on the AC filter video for the membership site. Quorum Pre members will have access to that. I am working on that. I've just been behind with the holiday weekend and everything. Drive calibration's been completed successfully. Alright, so we'll hit enter. So we want us to go into reverse. And reverse calibration test in progress. So it's going to do the same banging and clunking in reverse here. Should I say the rear parking assist or RPO or whatever is making all its racket right now. Alright, so it says fast adapt stationary test was successful. So what do they want us to do? The vehicle will exhibit a neutral condition with the brake applied. Place the gear selector into park. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then the rest of the test will require a minimum of 3 to 4 upshifts. Guys, I tried to do this in the salt mine. It was crazy. You can't do very fast driving down there. So I'm going to go ahead and let my customer know that they need to do 3 to 4 upshifts at a steady throttle angle. So everybody, it was good to catch up with you. I hope everybody's doing good. Let me know if you have any comments, questions, or concerns. I always try and answer stuff. I'm usually only keeping up with the latest videos because I can't keep up with all the comments all the time. But be sure to check out Hands-On Auto Training for more in-depth information with GDS2, Ford IDS. We got some YTech videos there. Really good stuff. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.